Part 1. White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses.
Roll credits.
No, it didn't say Fire Emblem yet.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter. And the verdant
That's like saying that the thing that has the title of The Tick would be like, it said the roll credits.
No, that's not the same thing at all.
This Spider-Man movie said man. Roll credits.
That's not how that works. If Avengers Infinity War said Infinity War, you could say roll credits for Infinity War.
Since time immemorial.
It doesn't have to say Avengers Infinity War.
In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old
More than 1,000.
Which is why they have most of the land.
Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east.
And then there's the potheads. Then there's the hippies.
Once consumed by a tempest of war.
Am I wrong? No.
These 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Which is why the red has most of it. Why are we in Celebi movie?
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around. It really is Fodlan in a nutshell.
Whatever you say, pretty boy.
I like that Dimitri speaking up first for that. Just it amuses me when you're playing as female pilot. It's like, of course. Oh dear.
You just look for any reason to ship people, don't you?
Oh, and I actually.
Morgana laughed. They love each other and have sex.
I mean, they literally changed that for that only, except for it's also different for On. But for every other relationship, it's exactly the same one. So they intentionally changed it just for Haru.
Oh dear. It begins. Oh god, it begins.
Go away!
Why do they have physics in that cutscene?
Of course they
Because
do.
Ash Ketchum is clearly the sexiest person here.
Oh, you have to remind me.
Ray is here.
I mean, yeah. She's kind of in charge of this monastery. I don't know what you expect.
Actually, this is her planning to jump off, and then she's like, huh.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
I mean,
What? What'd you say?
I don't know if he's supposed to be able to hear that, actually. That might be a player hears that, but Byleth doesn't.
It's been years since I've last
Kuro.
set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Her?
Do you have an ex-wife that I should know about that?
Lady Rhea.
Well, yes, but not her.
Wait, you had an ex-wife?
Well, I mean, she's not his wife now. They didn't divorce. But
she decided that she couldn't be with him
dead.
anymore after the death of herself.
Yeah. Anyway, the Archbishop.
The Archbishop.
The majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings
The
of Zeus.
Archfiend.
The leader of
I know that.
a ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Jack.
Oh,
My name is
dear.
Seven. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
These two.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting?
Oh, I should also mention that me and my son are actually atheists now. We despise it. I've made him despise every religion possible.
Yes.
I'm sure that will not go wrong in any way.
Wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My
Why,
condolences.
like...
As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts.
I have
in
questions
Iris.
about that line that I will do later.
My name is...
My name is what? My name is Black.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't
No,
say
I wanted a coffee.
Your apprehension stings. I have
Go get me a
accepted that
coffee.
police will already asked this of you.
You want
I must step away
you want your job back or not?
I will desire a word with you soon.
Everyone starts at the bottom in this monastery.
Until tomorrow, farewell.
That's why my child servant's also doing a bunch of the work.
On an unrelated note, Violet, you're a teacher now.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here. As a mercenary?
Mercenary?
They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard
Oh,
those
they're
brats
dumb.
earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor.
Manuela could have scared them all away.
I recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new
Speaking
professor.
of.
My, how stern and handsome you are.
No.
Well, that was a
I'm
little
not the one you're
fast.
looking for. You can handle things from here. Good
Please
luck.
don't leave me.
Help me.
Watch out for Lady Rhea.
Dad, help.
Dad, I need an adult.
You're 21.
I need an adult. I need a more adult. Another adult.
So young.
Competence and age are not
Hello,
necessarily
Ikutsuki.
correlated, as you well know.
I wish they had an animation of him, like, looking at her when he says, as you well know. I want that to be the case. Because, like, that, my headcanon is that he does that.
The subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available.
And a Pokemon trainer.
Gosh! She has no shame.
You're available. Where's the you're available option?
Oh no. I could see Nico be dying of laughter right now.
Okay, if I pick this one, she'll probably start singing, so the other one.
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I?
No, you look too ugly. I think they'd die of a heart attack if they saw you when they woke up.
If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, my
Thank you, Hanneman.
And that's why you're better.
It seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses.
Roll
I
credits.
expect you haven't yet been
It hasn't
briefed on
said
the
Fire
nature,
Emblem yet.
Have you?
I explained this earlier.
No? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of
Roll
students,
credits.
each of which is closely
It hasn't
affiliated
said
with
Fire
its
Emblem.
region of origin.
I explained this
The
already.
Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri.
Their flag also looks like a jaguar about to be shot.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance.
There are the hippies.
Claude,
Hashtag
Be sure they aren't doing drugs.
Hashtag fear the deer.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here.
That totally sounds like a good idea.
For the academy.
No assassination attempts
I
will
just
ever
hope none of
happen.
those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
But don't try to walk past the random guards that say you can't go past
and
here.
keep in mind
Because
that
you
I've
can't
only
go
notified
past
the house
here.
leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids.
That's one way to
I'm sure
point
Lady
it.
Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
I was going to make a joke about how
Have you
one
no
of the kids
intention
isn't
of
a good
changing your
kid,
mind,
but
Rhea? Appointing
I don't think there's any character in
as
one of the actual
professor at our
houses
esteemed
that I
academy
dislike
is-
enough to say that
I
about
have
them.
made my decision, Sedith.
Maybe say that about Ignatz,
Not
but not really.
There's truly no need. That stranger is just flesh and blood after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now
I
here
like
with us
how I
as well.
tried to do math to figure out the
Please consider whether this
main
is
character's
an
age when it literally
unnecessary
just tells you right there.
They have my trust.
I mean, once you get more
That could be
information
enough
later
for
in the
you as
game,
well.
but
More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garreg Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
running to the right of the screen. Running to the left of the screen. Still running to the left of the screen. And running even faster to the right of the screen. Running really fast to the left of the screen. And now I'm jumping up and down toward the right of the screen and now to the left of the screen. And now it's unloading.
Ah, it's the Kingdom Hearts plot.
Good thing they've got these pictures or I wouldn't understand any of it. They got like a diagram for like all the connections between all the Xehanorts.
I didn't know this Xehanort was 20 pounds.
Who is 20 pounds?
The Moogle Xehanort.
Is this like Dale Nort?
Oh my god, Lawrence's face there.
Oh my god, Marianne looks terrible. And I don't mean that in a badly drawn kind of way, I mean that in a you need sleep kind of way. I am Ferdinand von Iron. Please don't look at me.
Waifu chosen.
Said everyone who watched the trailer before this game came out.
Pretty boy!
I am beautiful.
Bitch, you're beautiful. You have really
Hello.
wide hips.
Of course.
Of course, she says.
Tutorial. Accept the crest from Rhea. But first... Look, I can actually run! Screw you, Atlas! My legs move!
Your first task.
I like how you're also
I hope your trust, Seth, I hope your trust is not misplaced. Rhea, I'm starting to question.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct?
Yeah.
What?
Teaching means killing them, right?
You should also take a look around the academy.
I will teach them all about atheism.
That is your first task here at the
And how it is better than the church.
Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
No, I'm not reading all of the quest descriptions, only if they're
Tutorial.
actually funny. Might be a couple specific ones I'll read because they're funny. But...
I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here.
I would be if I hadn't played this game before.
Role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Hi.
What?
You told me to greet everyone.
So, who else tried to open the door by walking up to the door instead of the arrow?
Well, it says right there.
Yeah, but my video game brain just went into autopilot, and it literally took me like 3 minutes to figure out how to move to this area.
Tutorial.
Tutorial about maps and stuff, yay.
I like map.
Well, look at this very empty hall.
Sounds like there's a bunch of people.
Ah, so Kingdom Hearts.
Are these the ghosts?
Huh.
No wonder some of the characters are terrified of ghosts.
Pity.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is...
Allow me to introduce
I am the
myself.
princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I
What?
wonder if you'll
We
be
do that
tasked
every
with
Let's
leading the
Play.
Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone.
Which
Would
I
you
don't
like
know
to know more about
is
any of the
a
Black
joke
Eagles?
on us or a joke on every game writer. that line appears so many times. Anyway, let's learn about every single character.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
We are both atheists.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child.
He has a very
He
good
may
voice
think his
actor.
bloodline's a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
To anyone who likes me. If not, die. He is Ferdinand von Eyre, and his name is Ferdinand von Eyre.
It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Dugaia, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is perhaps too pleased with its own status.
I don't know what you're talking about, but his name is Ferdinand von Eyre. Have you heard?
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
You know, Linhardt and Sothis are perfect for each other. They both have green hair and they just sleep all day long.
I don't think they'd really butt into a romance if both of them are asleep all day.
He's the second son of Count Bergliez. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him. She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry. I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
I have ways. Air horns, for one.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
I wonder what that is.
Jealous to everyone who is disappointed that she only has the hat in this outfit and not in any of the class outfits.
Even though in the portrait it just kind of looks like they just slapped a hat on there last second.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Bridget. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Bridget is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Is she from Jordan? Or Bridge? Laugh. Pity.
Should just pity laugh. Who are you? You must be a new
You
student.
must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As
Oh, look,
for
it's
me,
everybody's
my
favorite
job is to
character.
stand here at this glorious
Truly.
entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
You can't go past here. You can't go past here. You can't go
How do you even
past.
see me in there? I
can't.
don't. I can feel you.
Huh?
Oh, god damn it. What have we done?
Spotted Claude. That's what we've done.
Oh god. Even worse than I thought.
Scored a teaching gig, eh?
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you?
Don't need to
Talk
read
about a great
those.
first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone? Piqued
Tell
your
me all your
interest, have I?
secrets.
As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Classic Claude.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Ain't that the truth?
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it. He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Hey look, waifu.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know? Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her.
Probably my
She
second
doesn't
favorite
interact
character,
much with
maybe
other
third.
students, so I
Or
wouldn't be
a Claude's
surprised if a
second
lot of
favorite.
folks here have never even heard her speak.
We bring dishonor upon the last name Valentine.
It seems her father and
well,
brother
okay, it's a
coddle her
middle
quite a
name,
bit.
isn't it?
If you look up
Yeah,
lazy
it's a
in the
middle name.
dictionary,
You bring
her picture won't
dishonor
be there
about the
because
name
she never got around to
nonetheless.
submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
You bring disgrace to pink hair waifus.
That too.
You, on the other hand.
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary.
Wait, that's a
I
she?
think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty.
And the
blunt
funny
and
thing is honestly, her character model
Habitual
does
saver,
not
too.
really make her
I
look
think she's
that
hoping to repay her
masculine.
village for helping.
That's
to
my
send her
only
here.
issue with, like, that is, she definitely looks like a, she does not look masculine to me at all.
Yeah, I can think of 2 reasons.
I think that counts as one.
So should we actually talk to every single person here, or just to the house leaders?
At least talk to the Black Eagles.
Why? For what reason? Is that so? Oh, we'll do it afterward.
Accept my
Dialogue.
apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
My head just explodes trying to
Apparently
say
that's
that
how
name.
it's pronounced. Blathid.
And I've
There's
been
no
working with a
TH!
professor.
Ah!
Delightful news. I still have much to learn.
Delightful
but I'm
news.
confident I will benefit greatly.
Ah! Delightful
In any
news.
case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
You, babe.
Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my
Why does he
story
keep
has not
hiding
been
his
a pleasant
crock?
one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can.
He's such a dork. Can you tell he's my favorite character?
Dudu was born in Duska, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn. But once you get to know him, you'll see he's a
Taciturn.
kind and good-natured
Taciturn.
young man.
Taciturn.
I don't know what that word means, but I know how to say it.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Friendly. That's cute.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was
Second
born a
best
commoner.
boy.
He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Protect the cinnamon roll.
Indeed.
His head even looks like a cinnamon roll.
I love Ash. He's such a good boy.
But you said that she's too much sometimes.
What?
Well, you said that she was too much sometimes.
What?
Manuel, a joke. Ash Ketchum joke.
Oh.
Oh dear. Yosuke done right.
Then he came to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help. I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
The mom of the
Best
Blue
mom.
Lions. Mom of
She's
the
just
Blue
the mom of the game.
Yeah. Mom of the Blue Lions, Dad of the Blue Lions, Drunk Uncle.
And
I'm
Felix
Baron
is
Dominic's niece.
the other uncle
She's a
who
talented
hates the junk
scored
uncle.
extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
She also sings some weird song every now and then.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself.
I wish she had more moments.
In truth,
She doesn't.
she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
And sadly, that's her only character trait.
And that's
I
not the
appreciate
case.
your effort.
That's
like
my
Ingrid.
opinion.
I do like Ingrid.
I can have any opinion I want about my thing. Continue exploring. It's time to talk to everyone. That way I don't ever have to show this part of the game again.
So, how are we doing on time, by the way?
30 minutes in.
Maybe we should do that next part.
Yeah, but if
Have another part of just talking to people.
Alright then. Needs more black.
Like me. Black. I am black. Ignore the color of my skin, that's not what I meant.
I am nothing but black. I am the knight.
My soul is black.
I am the knight.
My mom is dead.